A lot of people who believe in an afterlife believe in heaven and hell. And my experience has taught me something pretty much entirely different from that. So let's get into that for a minute. If you always wondered if there is a heaven and hell, first of all, I'm going to assure you that there's many places or many experiences to be had after this life. Whether you see a heaven or hell is entirely up to you, your belief systems, and what you request, what you want to see. Because just like this life, in this life, everything you see isn't coming from out here. It's coming from in here. And that goes for manifestations, comes from everything. You can't see what you don't already feel, really. The old adage, so many people say this, if you look in a mirror, your reflection can't smile until you do. It's the same thing. Now you can look in the mirror and you can see a blemish on your face and everything, and if you don't like that, it's how you react to it. You could react to it and go, it's a blemish. You know what, it'll go away. And you know what, I actually have the capability or the means to make it go away. I have medicines, I have all that. It's the same way you look at the world. If you look at the world and the world shows you a blemish, then you can go, oh, that's a terrible thing happening, but guess what? It doesn't have to be here, and I can look at it and experience it in whatever way I want to see it. That's the same that goes for heaven and hell. Now, before my near-death experience, I read a lot of Sylvia Browne books when I was younger, and there's nothing against Sylvia Browne's, but she had some books where her guide described what heaven looked like and all that, and I would read them, and I thought, I hope not. That's not heaven to me. Heaven to me doesn't look like this place, and I always knew that. It's just like, wow, I kind of hope that's not it. But and from growing up like in a Catholic family who sometimes part-time went to Baptist too, I had their versions of heaven that were drilled into my head. I cannot tell you how freaking relieved I was during my near-death experience, where it was nothing like any of that. I was like, I was so happy. I was just a very happy person. Now, it depends on how, now for heaven, let's say, if you do believe, or if you want, or if heaven to you is a beautiful place that looks like this, it's got the same topography as this world, and in its trees and puppies and your neighbors and picnics and all that, yeah, it's most likely what you're going to see. It's consciousness. It's consciousness that makes up your reality, just like here. Your reality is based on what you are seeing consciously, what you are perceiving. The same goes for hell. Because I even knew as a child, and I said this in my other video, I never believed in hell. I thought hell was just a stupid thing. You know, why in the hell would I worship somebody who could literally give me proof that they were here and then send me to hell for not believing it? It's crazy. It's crazy. I never believed in hell. And when I died and when I talked to the entities, and even doing it now as a medium and as a spiritualist, I've had OBEs, I do near-death experiences, I still practice going in and out and astral traveling and all that fun, weird stuff that people think is strange, but it's actually very true. Hell is also in your mind. If you needed to see a hell for whatever reason, then you'll see a hell. There's a few NDE people who said they saw hell. Well, maybe they needed to see hell. But because they saw hell and they came back, they probably changed their life somehow. Because they're like, I don't want to see that no more. So maybe that was the purpose they saw it. But hell to me is a very subjective thing. I mean, we talk about lower entities and all this other stuff, and they're coming from hell. You know, I don't know. It's just all labels. I've never, in my 11 years, I used to investigate haunted houses and did seances and all that stuff. I have never, ever come across anything evil. Everybody else in the world found something evil, but I didn't. Does that mean evil doesn't exist? No, it just means it doesn't exist for me, because in my perception, none of that exists. You can't see what you don't believe. Keep that in mind for your manifestations, by the way. So as far as a heaven and hell, heaven exists. What you love exists. If what you need to see exists, your family members, all that, everything, it exists. It's beautiful. But maybe a version of hell could exist too if you have some kind of guilty feeling because this world made you feel so guilty. But as far as the physical world goes, in my opinion, demons and scary stuff like that, no. It's subjective. It's in the minds of man. That's all it is. That's my belief. But if that belief helps you, fine. And if your belief helps you, fine. But I say, if whatever you believe about heaven and hell, if it doesn't drive you forward in this life, if it doesn't make you more productive, it just doesn't make things more beautiful, if it doesn't offer you some kind of beauty in some way, then it's the wrong belief. You have the right to change it. So that's my opinion. That's my experience. And thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment and let me know what your feelings are about it. Hey, and there's no shame. I'm not mad at you. You can believe whatever you want to believe. I'm not going to think you're nuts at all. Hell, I just told you a bunch of stuff. If anybody's nuts, it's me. But that's it for today. If you have any questions about anything that you would like me to answer based on my experiences, my observations, and me talking to the invisible people, please leave them in the comment below. And thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.